Well, hello there and welcome back to the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel, where today I have something a little bit different. Today I will be reacting to the Hull City trailer that they released. So I thought I'd give it a little watch, give you a bit of insight into some of the things that they do say in this trailer. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Choose the Tigers, choose one family, one dream. Choose Fair Ark and its 6 floodlights.
Okay, so you hear him say choose Fair Ark, and that's because, well, Boothbury Park was known as Fair Ark towards the end of Boothbury Park's long reign, and I believe it was due to the fact that some of the letters were falling down, and so the only ones that were sort of left up were Fair and Ark out of Boothbury Park. So, a little bit of a interesting one there.
Choose the first ever penalty shootout.
Yes, you did hear him correct. Choose the first penalty shootout. Hull City were in part of the first penalty shootout. It was us versus Manchester United way back in the 1980s, and it was the first ever penalty shootout. Hull City were the first ever team to lose a penalty shootout as well, but also we were the first ever team to have a goalkeeper take a kick in a penalty shootout. So a lot of first for the first penalty shootout.
Choose Tiger Cola and Chip Spice.
Need I say much more with Tiger Cola and Chip Spice? Of course, Chip Spice, we all know it as the delicacy of Hull, and then Tiger Cola being the brand of cola that was brought to Boothbury Park by one of our old owners as an off-brand Coca-Cola thing.
Choose Rory and the Reggae Boys.
Okay, so Rory, of course, that is Rory, who is our mascot alongside Amber. And then the Reggae Boys, this is a bit of an interesting one. I had to do a little bit of research on it. It's apparently in part to two players that used to play for us back when we was at Boothbury Park, who then went on and played fantastically for Jamaica in the World Cup. So a bit of an interesting insight there.
Choose Happy Hour.
Choose Happy Hour, of course we want to choose Happy Hour. Of course, they're being a band coming from Hull. The album that they named after Hull City beat 4 London sides in their first ever season in the Prem, which was Hull 4, London 0, of course the famous news article. And then a lot of their songs get played at the MKM Stadium from time to time.
Choose a pre-match pint down Prinny Ave.
A pre-match pint down Prinny Ave, of course. You should all go down Prinny Ave to get your pre-match pint.
Choose Ash, Dino, Dorse and Barnes.
4 icons, 4 legends of Hull City. I don't think I need to describe who they are. You should know who them 4 are.
Choose Super Paul McShane.
Don't sell McShane, Super Paul McShane. I just don't think you understand. Yes, Super Paul McShane gets a little mention.
Choose Simon Gray Travel.
Of course, Simon Gray Travel being one of the leading coach companies that take fans to the away games.
Choose Jimmy Graham having no hair.
Famous Hull City player that played for us for about 10 years, I believe. Famously had no hair, but we don't care, as was the chant rang round at Boothbury Park.
Choose Mauled by the Tigers.
I don't think you need to be a Hull City fan to know they're Mauled by the Tigers, Mauled by the Tigers, which was rang out at Stoke on Sunday.
Choose Rosie Ball.
Rosie Ball is the key. He will get us back to the Premier League, of course, being the nickname of the type of football we're playing under Liam Rosina at the moment. And it's working fantastic. We're currently sitting 4th in the table.
Choose a new era with the Turkish Tigers.
Of course, silverware, we don't care. We're off to Turkey on Ryanair.
Choose Black, Amber and back in your local team.
Black, Amber, the local team.
Choose Hull City.
You all, yes, choose Hull City. I don't think we need to say much more. They have it all covered in the video, I think. Choose Hull City. Some fantastic little calls to moments through Hull City. A lot of fan calls there through some of the chants and references there. It's a fantastic little video. I don't think we've had anything really like this sort of getting the fans behind the club, encouraging a new wave of supporters to come in, whilst also rewarding the fans there with a few little hints and stuff. It's a nice trailer from Hull City. Well done to Hull City's media department. If you like and subscribe, as we'll have plenty more Hull City news and content coming out within this next week as we lead up to play Plymouth on Saturday. See you there.